Hi, boys and girls. So today we're going to be talking about the long O sound. So you are going to need your wipe-off board, marker, and something to wipe off with, or you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. So go ahead and pause the video and go get your things, please. All right. Well, as I said, we're going to be talking about the long O sound today. So let's make a T chart. We did this last week, if you were with us on the video. It's where we divide our paper or our whiteboard in half this way, and then we make a smaller section or two sections at the top and larger sections to write in at the bottom. So we have two main ways to write the O sound besides writing the letter O in a word. And one is O-A, as in the word float. Okay, so you can see O-A is in float right there. And the other one is O-W. And O-W is in words like crow, like the bird that's a crow. And you can see O-W right there. So I want you to go ahead and pause the video and write in what you see I just wrote in on mine. Okay, so hopefully you were able to pause the video and get yourself set up like me. So now I'm going to give you some words to write down, and you have to figure out which side you think that they go in. So let's talk about OA for a moment. OA usually does not come at the end of words. It's usually in the middle, or it can be at the beginning, but it's very rare that it's at the end in words that originated in the English language. There are always words that like to break rules, but for the most part, OA is not found at the end of English words. OW is found at the ends of English words. So keep that in mind because that may be a clue for you as we go through and write these words in the chart, okay? So I'm going to give you a word and you need to decide if you think you need to write it here or here. If you're writing it here, it's because it has the OA in it. If you're writing it here, it's because it has the OW in it. So let's see what you think. Write the word road. The car drives on the road. Pause the video and write, please. Okay, so hopefully you were able to write the word road. So if I think about the word road and I listen to the sounds, R-O-D, it's not at the very end. So maybe it's this one. Let's try it. O, and I know that we're saying O-A makes the O sound on this side of the chart. D. And then we can just look at that word, and does it look correct to you? Does it look like you've spelled the word correctly, that you've seen it written that way somewhere else? Yes. So this is the way that we spell the word road, okay? So if you need to pause at any time to fix your answers, change your answers, then go ahead and do that, and then we'll continue on when you unpause, all right? But remember, that's the beauty of videos. You can pause at any time. All right, your next word is going to be the word boat. I traveled in a boat on the water. Boat. Please pause the video and put it where you think boat would be. All right, so boat, if I again use my sounds, B-O, T, the O sound is not at the end, it's in the middle. So I think this is my better bet. Let's try it. B-O is O-A, T. Does it look right? Yes. So boat is B-O-A-T. All right. Okay, your next word then is toad. Some people mistake a toad for a frog. Toad. Pause the video and write toad. Okay, let's think about toad. T-O-D. Well, the O sound is not at the end because I hear D at the end. It's in the middle. Let's try it here. T-O-D. Does it look right? Yes. Toad. All right. Next word. Show. I like to go and watch a show sometimes. Show. Pause the video and see if you can figure out where it goes. Show. Show. Well, it's coming at the end of the word, so I'm going to come over here, and I think I'm going to try this. Shh. That is what we call a digraph. This is a special kind of phonogram that when these two letters go together, they change the sound that they make. So instead of saying saha, it's now sh. Sh-o. Show is O-W for the O sound. Does it look right? Yes. So there we have the word show. Last word for this particular exercise is the word blown. The wind had blown down the tree. Blown. Pause the video and write blown. All right, now blown. I'm noticing the O sound is not at the end, so I'm going to try this one. B-O-N. Now, when I look at this word, does it look like a word that you've seen before? No, it doesn't look right to me. Let me try it over here then. B-O-O-N. Which one looks better? It's this one. This is the correct one, so we'll erase this one. Or exit out if you're writing with pencil. You can always do that too. Now, even though it's not at the very end of the word, we talked the other day about a root word being the main word and then having some things that you can add on to it. So the root word is blow. We could make it blow-ing. We could make it blow-n. But the root word is blow. So remember that the root word is where we can look for this rule to be followed. So blow is the root word, and OW is coming at the end of the word. Now we change the word by making it something that's already happened, and we added the N there for that. So it does come more in the middle of the word, but only because this originally was a root word, a word that could be on its own. If you look at some of these, not so much. Okay, could that happen with those words? But with this one, it can. All right. Okay, so let's erase everything on our board, or if you're using a piece of paper, just turn your piece of paper over. And I want you to write the word cat. K-A-T. Right? Now I want you to put an O between the C and the A. And you do need to squish it in there a little bit, but that's okay. It's there. That's the main thing. Now what does OA say again? OA says O. This is how we write the long O sound when the teachers are talking about it. So, O. So now what does this word say? Can you figure it out? It says coat. So we changed cat to coat by adding the O with the A that was already there to make that O sound. Coat. Do you see? All right, let's take off the C. And let's put a B. What does the word say now? B-O-T. Boat. All right, let's put an S right in here between the A and the T. What do you think it says now? B-O-S-T. Boast. Boast. When you're bragging about something, you're boasting about it. So that's what that word means. Okay, so we got to play with the OA a little bit in the words there. All right, we are done with this section, so you can go on to the next thing. Thank you, boys and girls. Bye-bye.